putting pressure. And so there's just nothing you can do. You can't, I can just drug him, but I don't like to do that. But he is a very, very nice horse, but what do you do with a horse that can't be ridden, that's this big, that needs to eat, needs all the care that all the other horses need, but you can't really do anything with him. He's not rideable.
So he's in pain.
Yes.
He's too expensive to send all the way to Mexico.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that anyway, right?
No, I would not do Mexico.
Why not?
Well, they slit their throats.
What's the most humane way to do it?
Probably injection, I would think. That's what we do here, and we have to. We don't want to.
You're a horse lover.
Yes.
And you understand the necessity for euthanizing horses just like this one, who's in lots of pain.
Right.
It's been a beautiful horse all of its life.
And he's not even that old.
And you rescued this one too, right?
Yes, he was actually relinquished because we thought maybe we could do some natural type techniques and get him going, but we have not been able to.
There's no mechanism right now to deal with either the economics or the medical condition of this animal, is there?
Right. No, there's nothing that we can do other than just drug him and keep him as comfortable. But he's a big horse, and you put that weight on that foot, and he's you saw him. He can't really walk.
This would be
today he cantered with 3 legs.
Right.
I was like, oh my gosh, that poor baby.
Well, this would be a horse that would fit the description that you think that the system needs to have a way to accommodate, a humane way to terminate it.
Right. I mean, I don't want to, but I just don't see any other option. And
you're the rescuer saying that.
Right, and I don't like it. I do not like putting horses down. The last 2 we put down, I think I was crying for over a month because I really didn't want to, but they were both dangerous to themselves. They both had arthritis in their shoulders, so they were falling.
Right.
They were both great big horses, and if they fell on a kid out in the pasture, they could kill a kid. And then when they did fall, it was really hard for them to get up.
So there's not enough resources on the planet to deal with all of this.
No.
I mean, as hard as you guys try, as much as you fundraise, a horse like this has to be fed every single day. You have to supply it with painkiller.
Yep.
But right now you're trapped by the circumstances.
Right. And I feel like if I don't like having the slaughter, but the thing is, it's going to happen. I feel like we need it in the United States where we will make it humane, and we would, rather than send them to Mexico or someplace where there's tortured, they're slammed into trucks. I heard of one where they had 5 stallions in this truck all jammed together, and they were killing horses as they were going down the highway. I would not do that to a horse. I'd rather have it be humane.
You were telling me about a white horse you have over here.
Yep.
That's made the Great Circle route.
Yes, she went all the way to Mexico on a kill truck and came back, and she has been an excellent lesson horse for us. We've had her for probably 8 or 10 years now, and everybody
Right.
learns how to ride on her.
Why didn't they put her through the slaughter process in Mexico?
I have heard that it's either a religious reason because she's white, or that they think that the meat is cancerous because they're white horses, and white horses do get cancer a lot.
Really, they're predisposed to it?
Yeah.
Palominos or just white?
White.
White
or gray.
Is that albinism or is that a different
Nope.
form of white?
Nope, just like the gray, just the lighter color, I think because of the sun.
Oh, okay.
But we do have a gray horse, and he has cancer.
Oh, goodness.
But he's like 34.
Right.
We're still using him for lessons.
That's
He's
150
okay.
in human years. Well, thank you for what you do. And I don't know what the solution is because the politics drive a lot of this stuff, and irrational people drive some of this too. But you're a rescuer, and this is a horse that you've had for how long?
I haven't had him that long. But the lady tried everything. She tried everything to get him trying, and they just said there's nothing else we can do. And the same with this horse right here. She's awesome too, but she's ruined, and she's I think 8 or 9.
Ruined by just life experiences or health issues?
The vet said that she was ridden hard and put up wet a lot of times, and that means that they weren't cooled out properly. So now she has a lung disease, which she will have forever. So you can't really ride her because she can't breathe. And then she's lame too on the same leg. She's got calcification on the ligament, which is just a injury that they can get, and then once it it just is on the ligament, so it's not flexible. And so she's about as bad as him walking. They're on the same pain medication every day.
Wow. This is the reality, isn't it?
Yep. And I love both of these horses. I don't want anything to happen to them. And if I could, I would put them in foster homes. Sometimes, just like we had that old horse that's 34, he was lame for a year. And he came up this spring and he wasn't lame, and I said, well, let's use him for a lesson. And he's been doing lessons all summer, so sometimes that happens, but
Sometimes they recover.
The reality is these two probably will not. And, you know, I mean, if I use foster homes sometimes, and we'll just put them in there and give them a year or two off, and that gives the people a tax write-off, and that's one less I have to take care of, because these guys have to be in every day, the stalls have to be cleaned, they have to be watered. In the winter, that's really hard to do all that.
Yeah.
We don't have heated things for them in here, and, you know, and they're just sitting around all winter. They're not
How
doing
can
much.
people get in touch with you guys?
Usually the Facebook is really a good one. Just the Healing Hearts with Horses Facebook page is probably the best. I usually try to check it every day. And I have my phone number on there, but I don't often answer my phone because I'm doing other stuff. I might get killed if I answer the phone.
So be patient is what you're saying. Be patient.
Yep.
Well, thank you for showing us around.
Sure. Poor buddy. Yeah, this was sad this morning. I was like, oh, gosh, we're not, you know, what do we do?